Air.AI, the AI saleswoman that is becoming popular lately, sending shockwaves through the sales force worldwide. What is it? Is it going to get all salesmen fired? Let's talk all about conversational AI today with Air.AI as an example. Let me give you a few hints. Number one, it will impact more jobs than just the salesmen and women. And number two, it's actually not scary as it sounds. They may seem contradictory to each other, but both are true. Let's talk all about it today. First, let's start with understanding what conversational AI is. However, I think the definition is very simple and straightforward, isn't it? It's an AI that you can converse with, plain and simple. Now, if you define conversation as any type of conversation, then there are many AIs that fit this category, especially the ones you can converse through a chat. ChatGPT, Meta AI are just two popular examples, but there are many bots you can quote-unquote converse with through chat that fit the bill here. I'm sure you experienced at least one of them so far, especially if you ever tried to get any customer support for any reason. They provide chatting with them as an option, in fact, encouraging you to take that route at least to start with, and today's chatbots are not that bad. However, that's not what we are talking about today. We are speaking about AI that we can converse through speaking, meaning in AI, we can have a real conversation with what I call the speech-based conversation AIs, or simply speaking AIs. For example,
Alexa, who is the current president of the United States?
The current president of the United States is Joe Biden.
In case you couldn't recognize that, that's Amazon Alexa. Alexa, Siri, Cortana, they are all speech-based conversational AIs, and they have been around for a while now. Then why are we talking about this topic today? While there are other reasons which we will talk about shortly, these are for public use. And the speech-based conversational AI such as Air.AI we are talking about today is built for enterprises. So Air is an enterprise conversational AI, meaning it belongs to an enterprise and it will work with enterprise data, meaning it will be trained on an enterprise-specific data. Again, Meta AI from Facebook is also shaping up to be enterprise conversational AI, but AI like Air can speak to the person on the other end, not just chat, making an ideal choice for telephone-based conversations associated with enterprises. Big difference, and it is a major leap in the world of conversational AIs. Listen to this snippet from Air.AI website, and we will talk about it on the other side.
Hey, James.
I'm not interested, man.
Yeah, no worries. I hate calls out of the blue too. But I'm actually from Apple, and I saw you were checking out Vision Pro and were about to pre-order but left the page.
Dude,
I was curious, what had you looking into potential? Okay, I can respect that. Can I just ask one question before you go?
Fine, shoot. Yeah.
Why did you decide not to pre-order the Vision Pros? I saw you changed your mind last minute.
Because they are crazy expensive. I'm going to get the Meta Quest instead.
I get it. But you saw what happened to Threads, right? Do you think the Meta Quest will end up being a better product than the Vision Pros? Or is it just the price?
I mean, it's mainly about price. I'm sure the Vision Pros are going to be better, but I'm not spending $3,000 on a pair of goggles, my man.
I feel that for sure. Definitely want you to make the best decision for you. But can I offer a different perspective?
I guess that was that.
Okay, so something that not a lot of people are aware of. If you take the route of using financing, Vision Pros only come out to a few $100s a month. So although $3,000 sounds like a lot, we can break it up to be more affordable for you. Does that by chance sound more palatable?
Interesting. How would that work?
Yeah, totally. Happy to give you context. Basically, you just fill out your details real fast and can see if you get approved. And if you are approved, it's much more affordable for you.
Okay, so what do we got to do for that?
Awesome. Okay, I'll send it over now. Let me know when you receive it.
Okay, I just got a text. That was quick.
Okay, sweet. Just fill that form out. Like I said, it takes 45 seconds. And once you are done, you'll have your name down for a pre-order of the Vision Pros. Can I help you with anything else?
No. That's awesome. I appreciate it, actually.
Perfect. I'm pumped. We got you on the good side, huh? By the way, who do you got in the Musk versus Zuckerberg fight?
I think Musk, he's got the size difference.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just glad that Tim Cook is not involved. But hey, I know you said you didn't have much time, so I will let you get back to it. Thanks for chatting.
Okay, awesome. Good, man. Have a good one.
Again, this is from their website and it's supposed to be on AI on one side. See how the AI is understanding the responses from the person on the other side, contextualizing the dialogue and responding appropriately similar to humans. So here is the point. The challenge in the world of conversational AI is not just to understand what the other person says, but to understand what the other person means. And this is not an easy task by any means. It involves understanding emotions. It involves understanding the context of the discussion, not just at the beginning, but mainly keeping that context throughout the discussion. It involves connecting the dots throughout the discussion, even with something that was said a while ago during the discussion. Essentially, it involves having a conversation that is indistinguishable from a conversation had by a human. Based upon what I hear from the demo, it looks like Air.AI is on its way to do just that. Again, this is purely my observation based upon what is in the public domain. I do not have any first-hand experience. However, it's easy to do that in short duration conversations. Keeping the context is extremely difficult in long conversations though. That's where I believe Air.AI is unique if their claim is correct. They claim that their AI can have conversations for up to 40 minutes long. If that is the case, especially contextualizing the conversation the entire time, it's very, very impressive. Here is the extract from their website. Introducing the world's first ever AI that can have full-on 10 to 40 minute long phone calls that sound like real human with infinite memory, perfect recall, and can autonomously take actions across 5,000 plus applications. It can do the entire job of a full-time agent without having to be trained, managed, or motivated. It just works 24/7 by 365. Now, what are the use cases for such speaking AIs? Who will be impacted? The answer is many, many, many. That is the short answer. In fact, if you got a chance to read my book, The Future is Big, it's full of speaking AIs. Here is the short list of jobs I believe will be impacted. Number 1, anyone who is in the business of cold calling. Number 2, all initial level sales personnel beyond cold callers. Any salesperson whose job is to follow up on a lead, at least in the short term. But here is what I want you to know. AI such as Air will expand their expertise slowly but surely, expanding the definition of quote-unquote initial level salespeople. Now the third area is customer service. Imagine calling the airline to speak to this AI that can assist you just like a human does. And the most important part of it, you don't have to wait in the line to speak to a representative. Remember, AI is trained on the airline's carrier's data. It also has instant access to all the real-time data better than a human representative does, and if it can contextualize the discussion, what is stopping it from accurately assisting all the customers more effectively than a human? Airlines, hotels, shops, cruises, concerts, movie theaters, restaurants, entertainment centers, electronic stores, repair shops, you name it. The customer service is poised to be handled by AI such as our darling Air. Wow, it looks like salespeople and customer service reps will lose their jobs, and there are millions and millions of them. Doesn't it sound scary? Well, so far we looked at the glass half empty side of the story. Now it's time to start looking at the quote-unquote half glass full side, meaning the complete picture. Trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds. First, the jobs that I mentioned, particularly cold callers, first level marketers and customer service reps have been impacted for quite some time with some kind of automation. Many calls that you make today are in fact answered by machines, and they forward you to a customer service representative when the robot cannot help you any longer. Add the other forms of communication channels made available, such as chatbots. Speaking AIs like Air are just one step forward in this, expanding the capabilities of what current day automation can do. Besides, it will just be longer before one gets connected to a human representative, meaning AI can address more of customers' concerns, but at some point, a human will come into picture. A different way to say it, humans are not eliminated. We will be getting better help for the monotonous tasks, so we humans can focus on more value-added activities. Remember, the purpose of AI is to assist humans, not to replace humans. I would in fact love to talk about the technical details behind it, so please let me know if you're interested, and we will go under the Speaking AI's hood in the next video. Please let me know in the comments.